not kill. It's not my way. It's just my will. Everything I've done can't go around the haunt me. Everything about me starts to run. Most of the world is dying all around me. Everything I own, I know I bought. You can't see the black inside. Saves the flesh, but it scars the pride. Anytime I run, I come right back again. Thinking all the time spent so confused. Looking negative and remain irreversible. Give me all the tools that I have used. Cover your eyes, save all your lies. You try to scratch. Movies, horror movies, movies, horror movies, 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 horror movies, 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 horror movies, 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 horror movies, 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 horror adjacent movies.
Oh, Monkey Boy went away. Hey, welcome from the Slab, everybody. I'm Chris. That was Monkey Boy. He is not connected. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, you lovely people in the chat. Oh, here he comes.
I'm better now.
Oh, you are better now.
I don't know, something happened and it opened up two tabs and it was echoing between the two. And it was very crazy. Hello, Delilah Plays the Dead Girl. Hello there, Anthony. Or Tony, if that is your real name.
Fuck Uranus.
Ah, look at that. There's a lot. Oh, welcome, everyone. Welcome once again to From the Slab, the show that tells you about slabby stuff. Paula Trigg, hello. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Sorry we missed last week. I was off on tour, and honestly, I didn't want Chris to have to do this movie on his own. It wasn't fair. It wasn't right.
There's a lot of things.
Jason, hello, buddy. This is really cool.
Hey.
We got all sorts of things going on here.
All the happy people.
There we go. So once again, if you would like to play tonight's game, please put "I want to play the game" in the chat, or make sure you have a smartphone or a laptop with a webcam, and preferably some headphones. And that seems to work out pretty well. So if you want to play tonight's game, go ahead and put it in there. If you do win tonight's game, you get to pick next week's movie, which is good. Look at that. We got one. Jason, big shocker there, which is not a big shocker really. Oh, look, we swapped places because I feel like this is what we normally are.
This is
this
how we
way.
normally are.
And I felt a little exposed. And that's okay.
So how was tour, Brian?
Tour was a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, I not only do I feel very happy we got to see a bunch of people that have come to see us before, but like we got to meet so many new people, and as always, I'm very thankful that I'm touring with the people that I tour with. They're just such special people that like we can all get along for extended periods of time in small spaces, and that doesn't happen everywhere you go. Well, Ray was great. Hey, Sean, what's up, buddy? Look at that. Who's he got? That's
John Wick.
Keanu Reeves?
It's John Wick.
All right, cool. Just checking. So how was it without me?
I got by.
You got by.
I got by. I missed.
Well, that's good. That's good. Once again, boys and girls, if you want to play tonight's game, please feel free to just say so in the chat, and we'll get you on there.
So to recap, 2 weeks ago, I do the show by myself, and I let the chat take over the game. And Brian from the van wins the game and picks this goddamn movie.
Yeah. Are you ready to see the hold on, let's somebody has to say something first because it's very important that he does. Let's see. So I've been sitting here waiting for you to hit the share button. What are you doing? All right, that guy really wants you to share this fucking show, so you should probably do that at this point in time.
Yes, please do.
Do you want to see the trailer for this wonderful film?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You love it. Here we go.
Across this great nation, almost everyone has been affected in one way or another by this terrible tomato onslaught. Mrs. Williams, I understand your husband is missing.
Yes,
Do you think he's dead?
Well,
Will you miss him?
Well,
Will you marry again? What if he's laying in a ditch somewhere, with both his legs broken, calling your name? You will have to find another man, you know. You're no spring chicken.
Lives are shattered. The nation is in chaos. Death and destruction sweeps the country. Foursquare Productions presents perhaps the funniest film ever made.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You've never seen a film like it. This is the incredible story of the world's ultimate disaster. Vicious man-eating tomatoes grow to monstrous proportions. Faced with this unprecedented menace, the president calls upon Mason Dixon, special agent. Aided by his trusty sidekick, Dixon begins to unravel the terrifying mystery of the deadly tomatoes. Dixon is getting close, too close for someone, or something. Who could it be? The girl reporter? The ad executive? The press secretary? Or does it go higher? Join Mason Dixon in a race against time as he battles to save the world from the threat of nature's perfect eating machine, the Killer Tomato.
Ain't no time to make a fuss. We gotta get those tomatoes before they get us.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You've never seen anything like it.
Tomatoes.
Tomato. This, Paula Trigg says she brought this movie up a couple of weeks ago, so you have to blame
don't
her.
Blame yourself. You didn't pick it.
No,
don't blame yourself.
I don't see why Chris would not like this movie. I don't know. So Chris is going to do the synopsis for this movie tonight. I've got a theme song for him. All right, there you go. It's time, buddy.
Cheers. I'm gonna need it for this. All right. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. The film opens up with a scroll saying that Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds was released in 1963, and audiences laughed at the notion that birds could revolt against humanity. And then an attack perpetrated by birds occurred in 1975, and nobody is laughing anymore.
Nobody is.
And then we are faced with a scene where a tomato rises out of a woman's garbage disposal. And her confusion turns into terror as the tomato draws her into a corner.
Horrifying.
The police investigator death. One officer discovers that the red substance which she is covered in is not blood, but tomato juice. A series of attacks perpetrated by tomatoes occurs, including a man dying by drinking tomato juice made from a killer tomato, a boy being gobbled up by a killer tomato, and a sequence in which tomatoes attack innocent swimmers a la Jaws. Probably closer to Piranha, though.
Yeah, I think they were going for Jaws, but they accomplished Piranha.
While the president's press secretary, Richardson, tries to convince the public that no credible threat exists, the president puts together a team of specialists to stop the tomatoes, led by a man named Mason Dixon. I can hear the laughter in the background. Dixon's team includes Sam Smith, who is a disguise expert.
I love him.
Who is seen at various points dressed as, among other things, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and Adolf Hitler. And I have to stress that Sam Smith is black. Also on his team is scuba diver Greg Colburn, Olympic swimmer Greta Attenbaum, and a parachute-toting soldier Wilbur Finletter. Smith is sent out to infiltrate the tomatoes at a campfire, eventually blowing his cover while eating a hot dog and asking if anyone could pass the ketchup. Colburn and Greta are sent to other sectors, while Finletter stays with Mason. Meanwhile, the president sends Richardson to the fictitious ad agency Mind Makers, where executive Ted Swan spends vast amounts of money to develop virtually worthless ploys, including a bumper sticker with STP for Stop Tomato Program on it.
Oh my God.
A human is revealed to also be plotting to stop Dixon when a masked assassin attempts to shoot him but misses. A Senate subcommittee meeting is held where one secret pamphlet is leaked to a newspaper editor who sends Lois Fairchild on the story. While she tails Finletter, he mistakes her for a spy and trashes a hotel room attempting to kill her. He then chases the assassin as the masked man fails again to kill Dixon, but loses him. Greta is killed, and further regression has led leaders to bring in tanks and soldiers to the West Coast in a battle that leaves American forces in shambles against the Tomatoes. Dixon, walking among the rubble, sees a trail of tomato juice and decides to investigate. He ends up being chased by a killer tomato to an apartment where an oblivious child is listening to the radio. Fun fact, the song that is being sung, what's the name of it? Puberty.
Turn on the record player! Cover your ears, everyone!
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Fun fact, that is sung by Matt Cameron, drummer of Soundgarden and Pearl Jam.
Puberty Love.
That is Matt Cameron.
Is that
from
his picture on the album when he pulls it out? I wonder.
Huh?
What-
I don't believe so.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Or it could be. Could be.
He would have been about that age, I would think.
Yes. The tomato is about to kill Dixon, but suddenly flies out the window. Dixon peers out to see if it has died, and he spots the assassin hijacking his car. He chases the assassin in a slow car chase, and Dixon is eventually knocked out by his own car after he got out to chase the car on foot. Awakening, Dixon finds himself captured by Richardson. Though he did not create the killer tomatoes, he has discovered how to control them and plans to do so once civilization has collapsed, leaving him in control. He is about to reveal his secret of control to Dixon when Finletter charges in and runs him through with his sword. Dixon, picking up some strewn records, realizes that he has seen the tomatoes retreat at the sound of the song Puberty Love. But he has not put two and two together until now. He orders Finletter to gather all the remaining people and bring them to the stadium. Finletter remarks that only crazy people are left in the nearly deserted city, resulting in all sorts of a motley assortment of people in costumes and everything, and they're facing the attacking tomatoes at the stadium. The tomatoes are cornered in the stadium, and Puberty Love is then played over the loudspeaker. Causing the tomatoes.
Wait a second, what was it?
Puberty Love.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's not good.
The tomatoes shrink, and it allows all the various people at the stadium to quash them by stomping on them repeatedly. Fairchild, meanwhile, is cornered by a giant tomato wearing earmuffs, so it cannot hear the song. Dixon saves her by showing the tomato the sheet music to Puberty Love. He then professes his love to her in song, and the film ends with a carrot that rises from the soil and says, "All right, you guys, they're gone now." And that was Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Brilliant synopsis. tonight, Chris. The Donny Osmond. It was a Donny Osmond song that killed him. It was still Puberty Love, though, Paula, when I first saw it in 1985.
Yeah, and it was sung by Matt Cameron.
But it was I don't it was technically they kept saying that it was like Donny Osmond or whatever else. It was actually, but I don't know. And honestly, I think the Donny Osmond song was in Return of the Killer Tomatoes, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty brilliant, really.
Okay, the earmuffs on the tomato got me.
Yeah,
the earmuffs on the tomato.
It was good.
Earmuffs.
What did you guys think of it? If you're in the chat, let us know. If you saw Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, let us know your thoughts. We want to know. We want to hear from you. This could be quite possibly the best movie ever made.
No. You know what? I would watch Paranormal Activity 10 times before I watch this again.
Well, some of us have a sense of humor.
It's not.
I gotta tell you, it was dumb as shit. It was the dumbest fucking movie I've ever seen in my life. But it was only steps away from The Naked Gun. It wasn't. It was one good writer away from that.
Yeah, I mean the concept is solid, and some of the gags work. The tiny room that everybody.
The tiny room was awesome.
The tiny room was good. The songs were terrible.
Yeah, they made
every time they broke in the song was just grating on my nerves.
Yeah, it was billed as the worst movie ever made. And other movies tried to top it at the time, Paula, to be honest with you, as the worst movie ever made. There was a movie called Microwave Massacre starring Jackie Vernon that was just as bad.
Hobgoblins
was pretty bad. They had a slew of really bad horror comedies, which maybe one night we'll just do a tribute to the horror comedies of
sure.
But not tonight.
Yeah, this was not a good movie.
I loved it. I mean, I don't care. I know it was bad. I know every fiber of my being knows that I should not have liked this movie in any way, shape, or form. I love this fucking movie. I've probably seen it 17 times. Just because it's funny. It's just funny. The thing that gets me every time, my favorite character is the disguise guy.
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite character, and he's disguised as a tomato around the campfire. And they're like, you said you wanted a breast? He's like, yeah. He's like, you want a thigh? Yeah. He's like, you want an arm? He's like, yeah. And then he's sitting there, and they come back to him, and he's eating something that's easily could be an arm. You don't know what the hell it is. And he's like, could someone pass the ketchup? And then he goes, oh, and it was that. It's just, there's something about it. It's just,
it's dime store Mel Brooks.
It's dime store Mel Brooks, and it's childish. The whole thing is just childish. But somebody said, you know what gets me the most about this movie? Somebody came up with the idea, which I kind of get, but then they took it to someone else, and now someone else said, yeah, that's a great idea.
And then some more people said, yes, we'll give you money to do this.
We'll give you money to do this.
Hold on. What was the fucking budget for this movie? Do I have that? $100,000. $100,000 in 1978.
You know what, though? It was not badly filmed for the time. It wasn't
because there was $100,000 in that
like
movie.
it wasn't The Omen. You know what I mean? It wasn't a brilliant film, but
No,
it wasn't
it was
badly filmed.
professionally shot.
It was.
It was
And,
terribly edited.
And the guy with the parachute. Oh, God, kill me. Oh, it was so awesome. By the way, guys, if you want to play the game tonight, we're coming up on that game. We have one contestant so far. We need another, at least one more. So if you guys want to play, go ahead and put it in the chat. Say, I want to play. Hopefully, we can find you on Facebook and you have a smartphone or a laptop or a computer with a webcam and preferably some sort of headphones. But and if you win, you get to play. So it's getting to be so Chris, I'm going to give this 3 horns. 3 horns. I'm giving it 3 horns just for originality at the time.
Yeah, I'll give it a pinky for.
You got a pinky.
It's just for. No, yeah, I'll give it the pinky because I grew up with the cartoon.
All right,
if that's the movie. There would be no cartoon.
They did have the cartoon.
Although I believe the cartoon was more based off of the sequels.
I think it was too
because it had John Astin's mad scientist character.
Yeah, it had John Astin in it, and it, like I said, the Return of the Killer Tomatoes had George Clooney in it.
Yes.
Probably his first acting role, I'm going to bet.
I believe.
And as Anthony says, it is a cult classic. It really is. It's one of those movies that, like, the genre of horror comedy would not be the same without it.
No.
So that's a very true thing about it. So I think that's really good. I think somebody wants to say something real quick. Hey there, sharing is caring. Hit that share button. You know you want to do it, just do it. All right. I don't know who that guy is, but he's smart.
That's an interesting accent he has.
He is. I don't know where that's from. I think it's Oklahoma. That'd be my guess. Anyway, I guess it's time for the horrible thought of the week.
Yay! Oh, I missed that.
All right. The horrible thought of the week is here right now, brought to you by the good people at Massengill. All right. Here we go. The horrible thought of the week.
This should be good.
The world is being overthrown by man-eating vegetables. Which vegetable would be the most horrifying to have to face off with? I think this is, a good thing. People in the chat, please let us know. You can put you could either type it out. If you have something that's not numbered or lettered on here already, you can put that in there. But right now, this is what we're looking at. Let's see if we can. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. No. Okay.
No,
yeah. So would it be A, tomatoes, B, cucumbers, C, carrots, D, zucchini, E, cauliflower, F, I've never gone through this much of the alphabet before, F, broccoli, G, string beans, H, squash, or I, potatoes. Let's see, we've got Jason Ashby who's going with H. He thinks squash would be very, very, it's terrifying. Yeah, squash is terrifying as a vegetable, of course. And then we've got Anthony who says string beans, which I could see. Paula's got the write-in vote of artichoke.
Interesting.
I never thought of that. That would be a tough one. Yes, very good.
I'd have to go with potatoes.
I would too. Why?
Because uncooked, they're like tough as fuck.
They are the toughest vegetable.
Yeah.
Potatoes are,
And they hold no nutritional value.
but potatoes are the toughest vegetable. They don't. There's not even a potato plant. They just grow in dirt next to rocks.
Well, so do carrots.
They at least have a top plant part.
Yeah. And
Potatoes
nutritional
don't have
value.
Potatoes don't have that I know of. Anyway, I've never grown a potato in my life, by the way. Just for full disclosure, I don't know anything about potatoes. Audrey goes with D or G, which would be, let's see, hold on one second. I got to go back. D would be zucchini or string beans. Now, I think string beans are also zucchini. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like they'd smell like fish. But string beans, there's like, they travel in packs. I feel like there's not a lone string bean. I feel like they would all attack at once. You know? I don't know. Audrey just wants, Paula just wants to make a potato gun, which I agree with. Don't we all? Did we find another no?
No.
Nobody else wants to play this game? How about Ray? Oh, no. Ray doesn't want to. All right. I'm just saying. I don't know why he's so mean all the time.
He's always mean to me.
It would be killer string beans. It would be, and that's what I'm saying. So we just need one more player in tonight's game. And if not, you're going to have to face off against Chris, Jason. Yeah. I played last week. So I would rather Chris didn't play this week.
I would never punish you like that because I have to watch the movie too.
All right. So let me get Jason on board here real quick. By the way, Chris, thanks. You did a great job last week.
Oh, I appreciate it.
And
doing it alone was not easy.
Yeah, no, I bet it was.
But you sent in the great synopsis for a terrible movie. That's 2 terrible movies in a row. That's not fair.
That is. It's not fair, but it happened. It did happen.
Far fewer feet.
All right, Jason, you know the drill. I've just sent you the link to come and be with us. Anyone else, it's not too late, but it's getting to be too late. In the meantime, we could listen to...
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes! Attack of the Killer Tomatoes!
It sticks in your head, though.
You squish, you mash, you chew you up for brunch and finish you off for dinner or lunch.
Audrey, it is. What's the damn answer?
And the game is called What's the Damn Answer, Audrey? It is a trivia game, a horror trivia game. Sometimes it's completely easy. Sometimes it's very hard. We don't know. I know, but you guys don't know whether it's going to be hard or easy. And it depends on how many horror movies you've watched. If you've watched a bunch, you might have the answers to all the questions. All you have to do is get more answers than the other person playing. What do you say? I don't think I convinced her. I don't think so. I don't think that happened. Let's see. Maybe if we get this guy to just talk a little bit for a second. Hold on. Why isn't anybody sharing? I just want to share. All right. Anyway, you listen. You guys have really upset him, and I don't know. I think it's really kind of sad.
Well, it looks like it's going to be.
It looks like tonight is going to be Chris and Jason, And once again, and this is going to be, but Jason's going to win. I feel this tonight. I feel it. I didn't even look over the questions before I printed them off. So these could be easy. These could be hard. They could be repeat questions. Audrey says Chris will win.
We don't do it that way anymore.
But if you play the game, you get to win. But
yeah, we don't do it that way anymore. You actually have to come on and play.
Jason, I have sent you a link. I have not seen you as of yet, but I'm hoping I will. If not, this is going to be a very weird game.
If not, I guess we might have to do it that way again.
Yeah, we might. We might have to do it that way again. We'll have to see. We'll give him another minute or so. Because I think, Jason will show up. He's never let us down before, except for that one time he didn't show up. If he's having any issues, Jason, go ahead and feel free to let
He says he's backstage.
No, I don't see you, bud. Hold on. Let me send you another invite, okay? Okay, it's copied. Jason, that's you. I don't know why, but I don't see you backstage. Do you see him backstage?
I do not. I see nobody. Just you and me.
There he is. There he is. There's the man.
Yay!
What a handsome man it is, too, by the way. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
All right.
Give me
Let's
one second.
put it this way. If I win, I'll give you my pick.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
I can absolutely do that.
Oh, he went black. And you know what they say?
Black people shouldn't dress up as Hitler?
No, they do say that a lot. Like nobody should dress up as Hitler. Nobody.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
But I feel you get a pass if you're black or Jewish. Like black people can go in blackface.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Jason, you're black, man. What's going on, man?
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
I had to switch over my earbuds.
Oh, that's okay. It's good. All right. So it's time to play. What's the damn answer?
For the love of God, what's the damn answer?
Like I said before, I just don't know. I don't know what. It's just like I thought about it, but I just didn't know anything. When you get asked a question about that whole movie, what's the damn answer? When you get to thinking, you might just know the answer. What's the damn answer? What's the damn answer?
All right.
Let's fucking go.
Welcome, everybody, to What's the Damn Answer, the game show that asks, what's the damn answer? All right. Our guests tonight are Jason Ashby. Hello, Jason. How are you?
Good evening. Now, tired.
Would you
Tired.
like to tell the nice people where you're from?
Largo, Florida.
Largo, Florida. What's your address? No, just kidding. We don't need to.
Email address? Sure, I'll give you that one.
Our very own Chris is going to be facing off against Jason tonight due to the fact that you guys are kind of lazy, and that's okay. Let's see. Hold on one second.
Dedicated, not lazy.
Whoa, what's going on? Killer artichokes, or how about rutabagas? Those things are tough, Tracy. Rutabagas. I'm not even sure what a rutabaga is. Every time I think about
They're
it,
disgusting is what they are.
I think they're like mutated radishes. I may be wrong.
I was gonna type in my own answer earlier, and I was gonna say beets.
Beets are pretty tough.
Oh.
Have you ever tried to just? Ugh. Yeah,
Awful.
awful. All right, boys and girls, it is time to start asking questions. You know the drill. If you have the answer to the question, raise your hand, and I will call upon you to answer the question. Don't just blurt it out. If you blurt it out, the question gets taken away.
And the question must be finished.
And the question must be finished. If any of those rules are broken, the point will go to the other person. Okay? Are we ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Have you checked the children? Is a famous quote from which film? Chris.
When a stranger calls?
When a stranger calls.
Oh, very good.
All right. It will tear your soul apart. And demon to some, angel to others are taglines from which of these films?
I lost you there for a second.
Okay, hold on.
Say it again.
It will tear your soul apart. Demon to some, angel to others are taglines to which of these films? Oh, I'm not. To which film? Sorry. Should I do the voice?
No,
Can I
no,
get the voice?
say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Should I do it with the voice or not?
Yeah, deal with the voice.
It will tear your soul apart. And demon to some, angel to others are taglines from which of the which film? Okay, Chris.
Hellraiser?
Hellraiser.
Ooh.
Hellraiser. 2 for Chris. This is good. Chris, you are keeping track of the score, right?
I am keeping
I
track.
am not at this point. Okay. Jason, plenty of time for you to catch up. We have 20 questions tonight, okay?
Okay.
And no tiebreakers. And I will make up the tiebreakers. All right, here we go. I could help you, but I'd rather stand here and record is a quote from which horror movie? I could help you, but I'd rather stand here and record is from which film? Jason.
Oh, my God. Scream?
No, but good,
No.
good guess, good guess, good guess. Chris.
Blair Witch Project?
It is the Blair Witch Project.
No.
Damn. That it was. Oh, damn it.
This actually says the Blair Witch Story. Was there a different film called the Blair Witch Story?
I only knew of that in the sequel.
Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna look it up because maybe
there's
nobody can
six
support it.
sequels. There's the Blair Witch Project, Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, and Blair Witch.
Yeah, no, it has to be. They meant Blair Witch Project, which now casts aspersions upon the validity of all of these questions. But that's okay because we don't give a fuck. Okay, here we go. Which of these taglines is from the movie Poltergeist? Their past has come back to haunt them. Fear changes everything. They're here. Live or die, make your choice. Jason Ashby.
They're here.
They're here is correct. Jason on the board finally.
But now, correct me if I'm wrong. What wasn't there the taglines that you gave there? Wasn't there another one of those taglines that was in that movie?
No, it was in it.
No, it was just that one.
Live or die, make your choice was in Saw.
Yeah.
Fear changes everything was a totally other movie.
Okay.
That I don't remember which one it was from. And their past has come back to haunt them was cheers.
Tomato.
For you, Chris.
Oh.
All right. I'm just saying. All right, here we go.
Tomato.
If you heard the line, "Come on into the water," what scary film would you be watching? Jason.
Jaws.
Yes, Jaws is correct.
Me too.
Jason is catching up quick. What are we at? 4-2?
3-2.
3-2. Jason,
Yeah.
you're killing it. Let's just say that. All right, here we go. Every piece has a puzzle, and let the games begin are taglines from which scary movie? Jason.
Saw.
Saw is correct. 3-3. It is tied up. Boys and girls, this
I just watched that movie over the weekend again.
The 10th one comes out in October.
I know.
This is so tense, right?
It's tense.
You guys feel this, right? Okay. Here we go. Look, he's a twitcher. And we draw straws and a loser runs across the lot with a ham sandwich. Are both lines from which movie? Chris.
The remake, The Dawn of the Dead.
Yes, absolutely. Dawn of the Dead. All right.
He seemed almost happy to give that answer.
Oh, yes. I love that fucking movie. I love that fucking movie.
The Devil Inside was one of the taglines from this horror film. Chris?
Exorcist?
Exorcist is correct.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I saw the trailer for the new Exorcist movie that's coming out. Looks pretty all right.
I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to look that one up.
I dig the fact that they're bringing Ellen Burstyn back.
I do. I dig that. I'm glad they didn't bring what's her name back.
Liv Blair.
Yeah. She doesn't need to be anymore.
And surprisingly, they're doing this movie as a maze at Halloween Horror Nights this year.
Really?
Already.
I did see that.
The house is going to be out before the movie.
Well, if I don't find a job, I'm not going. All right, here we go. What film claimed you don't have to believe, just beware? You don't have to believe, just beware. What film claimed that? Hey.
Chris had it
Ouija? Was it Ouija?
No. Jason, chance to steal this. Chance to steal it, bud.
Oh God, I had it and I lost it. Oh no.
Sounds like my last direction.
Paranormal Activity?
No.
No.
It was actually Candyman.
Oh, I was way off.
Candyman. All right, here we go. Which movie stated, "Now there is a name for terror"?
Can't be that.
Chris.
Carrie?
No.
Oh.
But
Oh.
it's not the one you're thinking of either, probably, Chris. I'm telling you.
I think it is. I think I know.
Well, we'll give you a second chance after Jason gets a chance. If Jason doesn't get it, of course.
I won't take the point, but I think I know it.
What was the line again?
Okay, the line was, "Now there is a name for terror."
Oh fuck.
I know, because you've heard it, and you've seen you saw the trailer at some point in time.
What? Oh God. I got the name. I'm having a brain fart. It's there. I just can't get it out.
Do you want to take a guess?
Fuck. What is the character's name? I know it. I can't get it out.
Okay, he's not going to guess. That's
Yeah.
okay, Jason.
Chris.
That's fine.
Was it Cujo?
It was Cujo. It was the Killer Saint Bernard.
I won't take the point, but
No, you don't get the point. You already
yeah.
you already lost that point. So you don't get another point. All right, here we go. Boys and girls, what? No, there's only boys, gentlemen, fellas, compadres, hermanos. Hey, what was used for the blood in the movie Psycho? Jason.
Chocolate syrup.
Yes, Jason is correct. Absolutely.
Bonus point. Do you know what brand?
Hershey's.
No, Bosco.
Bosco.
Oh, shit, that's right. And you have actually said that before.
The movie When a Stranger Calls is based on which urban legend?
Hmm?
That's such a vague question, sir.
I know. So I will give you the multiple choice.
Okay, there we go.
The movie When a Stranger Calls is based on which urban legend? Someone is hiding in your back seat. B, the kidney thief. C, the babysitter and the stranger upstairs. D, the ever-ringing telephone. I saw Chris first.
C?
C is correct.
That's what I was going to pick.
Yeah.
It's the only one that made sense.
It is the only. Well, the ever-ringing telephone almost would.
Well, yeah.
It almost would, but it's not. Okay. In the movie Carrie, how does Carrie kill her mother? How does Carrie kill her mother in the movie Carrie? Chris.
Telekinetically stabbing her with knives.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Such a real way to die.
All right. Here's a gimme. So be ready. What is the name of the boy who drowned in Friday the 13th? Jason.
Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees is correct. What's our score, Chris?
7-5.
7-5, Chris, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You still
So
have time?
we have 6 more.
5 more.
6 more.
6 more. No, 5 more. 6 more. Sorry. So you still have time to catch up, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
What horror movie featured a gourmet cannibal? Jason.
Oh, shit. I'm thinking of the wrong movie. I was going to say Silence of the Lamb, but that's.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you're right. Absolutely Silence of
okay.
the Lamb.
I was going to say Manhunter.
Well, it would have been
Correct.
technically correct, but not correct for this.
Yeah.
All right. So hold on 1 second. All right.
Or Red Dragon or Hannibal.
I was going to say Red Dragon.
That works.
I would have taken anything featuring Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Which movie starring Brad Pitt shows the 7 deadly sins from the Bible? I saw Jason first.
7.
7 is correct. It's not 8.
That movie still fucks with me even now.
It's a great movie, but it's a great movie. And yeah, it just was really well done. It was really well done.
Just
you felt for the characters.
Well, just the box.
What's in the box?
I always wanted to write a song called Gwyneth Paltrow's Severed Head.
Oh, you should.
You still have
They
time.
should sell them. They should sell them, but maybe at sex stores. Is all I'm saying. I mean, she sells her vagina products. You might as well.
Of course.
All right. So anyway, here we go. What horror movie makes you believe that everyone has died when they have not? What horror movie makes you believe that everyone has died when they have not? Chris.
April Fool's Day?
Yes, absolutely. Good one on you, Chris.
Nice one.
It was weird. It was strangely worded. So,
Well, it was actually not strangely worded because it's pretty out to the point.
yeah. Well, I thought it was like everybody in the world, or like
No. Because, all right, here we go. Who was the first to play Dr. Frankenstein's monster? Dr. Frankenstein's monster in the movies in 1931. Who was the first person to play that? Chris.
Boris Karloff.
Boris Ammon effin Karloff. All right, so here we go. Our last two. Where are we at?
He's up by 2.
It is 9-7.
So if you get these last two, we go into overtime, Jason.
Sudden death.
Sudden death. Are you ready, bud?
Yep.
All right. Are you ready, Chris? Who was the first to play Dracula in the movies? In the movies. The first to play Dracula in the movies.
It's a loaded question, sir.
In Dracula.
Bela Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi winning this together. That is Chris. Chris has one.
I understood where Chris was coming from on that, though. I was like,
I almost said Max Schreck.
I get you that you would, because it was for us. Chris has won tonight. Not for lack of trying on your part, though, Jason. You have done a great job.
That was pretty close.
Chris, what a good game. You did great. Do you want the last question just in case?
Yeah, what was the last one?
What movie is a musical spin-off of the movie Frankenstein?
What?
It's a tough question, but think about it. It's very easy. What movie is a musical spin-off of the movie Frankenstein? Jason.
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Oh.
That was a stab in the dark, too. So
in just 7 days, I'll make you a man. Yeah.
All right.
I'm talking about.
All right, Audrey, for having so much faith in me, I hereby bequeath my next week pick to you.
All right, Audrey, you get to pick next week's movie. Audrey Curtis, you, my family, my sweetheart. What is next week's movie? It's up to you and only you.
My next win, I have a really good already.
You keep cutting in and out.
The next time I do win, I have a really good movie already lined up. It's already preloaded. I don't think you guys have watched this movie in this setting.
All right, I'm down.
So that'd be on my next win, which will hopefully be next week.
Like Audrey, like the first one, because we already did the most recent one.
The first Scream movie?
Yeah. I'll watch that again. I like that movie. All
There's no
right.
tomato. There might be a tomato in that movie too.
There could be. Brian, what we got going on this weekend?
The first Scream movie is what we're doing. Cause
Do you have a favorite tagline from that movie, or a favorite phrase from that movie?
In Scream?
Yeah, in the original one.
We already did that one.
Well, we already did the recent one, Audrey. So, if you don't mind, we're going to do the first one because we haven't done it yet. Do I have a favorite line from that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. I'm getting a little woozy over here. That I loved. I loved it. That was my favorite line.
What about you, Chris?
It's not a line, but it's a it's a choice in the soundtrack. When Neve Campbell and Skeet Ulrich are making out in her bedroom, Don't Fear the Reaper's playing, and it is fucking brilliant.
It is.
Yeah. Mine would be oh, you're not a virgin anymore. That means you gotta die.
That's also good.
That is great.
Thank you once again very much, Jason.
Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next week.
If you come back next week and you decide to play, that would be great because we love having people go head to head, and we love to get your input as to what you think, and we want to find out your horror movie knowledge. So there we go, Jason. We're going to say goodbye to you right now, but not because we want to.
I know.
Only because we're contracted by the Messing Guild. So,
all right, have a good night, guys.
Bye.
All right, Chris, what you got going on this week?
Jack and shit.
Nothing, huh? I will be also doing no shows, but we're going to be working very, very diligently on songs for the next album, which we will be doing for the next month.
All right.
Or so, which is really very good. I will also be looking for other things to fulfill my monetary promises to the world. And who knows? It's going to be a good thing.
You're welcome, Audrey.
Love you as well, Audrey. Thank you very much. Oh, all right. So we both have nothing to do.
Yeah.
We should go play a show somewhere.
Let's do it.
I don't know where. All right. This Wednesday night, we will be playing a show, Chris and I, at you know what? We're not. We're just not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Let's take a week off.
I can dig it.
All right. That's cool. All right. Paula Trigg got her notary renewed. I don't know why that would be important. Oh, maybe for that October 28th show where somebody's getting married. Don't know who that person could be. But somebody's getting married on October 28th at the Dude Warehouse. It's a free show. You can show up. And
I'll be there.
And you can see it. Chris will be playing. The Dude will be playing. Armageddon 3 Megiddo will be there. Which is really good. And Level the Planet will also be there. And I don't know who else will be there. There may be one more band. And somebody's getting married.
Who's that?
I don't know. I don't know. But you can come in costume. And it'll be a lot of fun. Bring your own whatever. You know, it'll be a good time either way. No matter what we do, I'm going to be very happy about it. So, Chris, thank you so much. I'm glad.
Thank you.
For here again, bud.
Miss you.
I miss you too, man. We'll have to get together. I'll be down this weekend either way.
Yay.
And maybe we'll see you. You never know. Okay. See you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.